it's me, Mayo Hosco, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Yeah, so that just happened. I don't know what just happened within the past 10 minutes, but someone left their camera in the dark. And so we're just going to see who pops up right now. We're just going to see who pops up. See if we can continue the craziness of everything fun that's happened today. Let's see if anyone is online right now. And because I'm on my own, if people want to request the wild and crazy cutaways, then they can. We'll see what everyone's reaction speeds is like. Because I've been awake for about 12 hours now. I woke up before midnight. And I had breakfast at the normal time today, which is very unlike me. Normally I skip breakfast. And I've been busy talking to some people about StreamYard. And we've got some exciting plans for StreamYard. So I'm just gonna sit, well actually no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my table and put a Lego set in front of the table. I just need to turn some lights on. And perhaps some people might come knocking on the door. Gonna put a set in front of the camera and see what happens. Oops, I'm on the OBS cam. I don't want to be with the OBS cam. I need to edit my settings. This ain't right. I don't know what happened with my cam. Sorry about that, folks. Yes, I'm just going to put this set on the table and see if anyone comes into the chat. And need water to be hydrated. Hey Owen, I'm just doing a social experiment to see if I can lure some bees into the honey trap. Hey Chopper. Hey Contra. Hello Buttchop attorney at law. That actually reminds me of the Nakey Jakey attorney at law skit. So much like fan-controlled football, which was a total failure, we're going to let this become a chat-controlled stream and see if it can be more successful. So I got this friend polybag in front of me, and I'm gonna let you decide if you want me to build it or not. That looks like the hands emoji and a woman emoji. I'm not sure what that means. Yes, I got your email and I accepted the invite. I'm not sure if you made me an admin or a co-host, but I do not have the ability to put MP4 files into your stream account yet. Yes, it is a paper poly bag. I bet you weren't expecting that. It's a paper poly bag. It is set 30697, the Nova's Doghouse build. And you can watch the series online, but I'm not going to be doing that. And it's from Lego Friends. So the best friends forever, forever and ever. No matter what happens, we stick together, best friends forever, forever, ever and ever. Me and my bros, best friends forever. We'll get around to that later. I'm just doing a social experiment right now, and seeing what happens. This is a totally unplanned stream. Hey Johnny, I bet you're gonna ask for the Paradisa, so I'm gonna let everyone who knows my cutaways request for me to play whatever cutaways they want me to play, because this is a totally unscripted stream where we dove deep into the depths of the ocean. We have gone further deeper down than the internet cables, and you can't get an internet reception down here, and you can't trade cryptocurrency on the blockchain either. People saying hello. Kandra says, yeah, I just lay by the Arctic train. Oh, Kandra, that's a good segue. You might not have seen, but I bought the Arctic train. If you want to see my Arctic train, just let me know. I can go get it out from my secret room. So if anyone wants to see my Arctic train, let me know. Well, maybe, Johnny, someone could go tell Zelda that we're live. If you want to see Zelda. Yes, I found the train 20% off, Contra. And do you want me to build this now? Because if you want to, I will. It's not that hard. It's only 50 pieces. So do people want to see me build this set? Do people want to see the Arctic train? Hello, Zelda. Good to see you here, buddy. And just to reiterate, unlike fan-controlled football, which was a failure, this is the chat-controlled stream, which may or may not be a failure. I'm not sure about Yeti's stream, Dusty. You know, I can take. Okay, so you want me to play it, Johnny? So yeah. So for those who don't know, whenever Zelda comes in, this is what we do, and the members of the Paradisa fan club like it when we do this too.
Paradisa, Paradisa, sun is shining all day.
Yeah, I'll take this to my secret room, which is a not so secret room. But I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew right now. I need sponsorship for Mountain Dew. Let's go into the hallways of my house. This is the bones of the operation. I'm the brains of the operation because I am so smart. SMRT. I am so smart. SMRT. This is the secret room. Oh wait, it's not a secret, it's just my garage. So where did I put the Arctic train? I forget where I put the Arctic train. What did I do with it? Did I leave? Yes, there it is. There's a sneak peek of my city. To see more of my city, I uploaded a city update about it. Let's bend down here. This is the Arctic train. This is the Arctic train. There's the Arctic train. Oh, I'm seeing more people rolling in. We're on the cloud right now. I'm flying a kite on cloud 9. Yeah, Pete. Hello, Cliff. Can you please say yo? No, sorry. No, not say. Can you please type yo? Hello, YOLO X. Yes, it's a nice train. Some people know that I collect the freight trains, not the passenger trains. But this is technically a freight train because it's more of a works train, which they haven't done a works train in a while. They've put some maintenance type of rolling stock in train sets, but they haven't done a works train maybe since the classic train that came out in 1998. Yes, that was its name. It was the classic train. Yes, it's a beautiful Arctic train, isn't it? It's beautiful. I have plans for what I want to do with the engine, and I'm going to make slight changes to the rolling stock to make it better fit on my railway. But there's the front of the box. There's the front of the box. You can see those boulders right there. And that may or may not be a neoclassic version of Johnny Thunder. I'm going to say that is a neoclassic version of Johnny Thunder. So that's nice. Yeah, so that was the Arctic train. Let's bring the Arctic train with us back out to the main room. I've got a cart that I could wheel this on. You know what? Yeah, I am going to wheel this on my cart. And because this is a table, I can put it down. There's the Space Baby that you would have seen in my city update. So if you want to see more of the Space Baby, you can watch that. He's just got to hang out on that piece of road over there. But I'm going to angle this down.
And I'm going to take this box off. It has some secret non-Lego. Is it fake Lego? Is it Lego? The world may never know. But we're going to take the Arctic train with us. And I'm going to put the camera down on the cart. And actually, I'm going to rotate this the other way so that you can see the train as we're walking out of here. And I'm going to move the cart to backwards. I bet you weren't expecting this type of content on today's stream. It's the first time any of my viewers will get to travel on the cart. And who knows, maybe we could make a spoof of the cart in the stylings of the original Toy Story 1 film from 1995. Perhaps we could call this cart the cart, kind of like from Toy Story 1, the claw. The cart is our Lord and Savior. Geez, what will go on it and what will come off it? The world may never know. And those are the sounds of the wheels rolling. Rolling in the deep like Adele. Because you could have had it all rolling in the deep. Anyway, let's get off the cart. Hope everyone enjoyed their ride on the cart. And I'm going to take the Arctic train off the cart as well. I'm going to have it as a backdrop. Let's see what everyone's saying. We can play the Paradisa commercial again, Johnny. Let's get the Paradisa, because who doesn't love the Paradisa?
Paradisa, Paradisa, sun is shining all day.
What else do people say? It's the top of the hour. You need to play games. I played my games at the top of last hour, so I got my gaming out of the way before this stream. Started. Bunch of people saying yo to each other. YOLO says, I just bought a Colombo today for the Fortnite skin. Justify your purchase with that knowledge. Yeah, I'm not a Fortnite gamer. I thought about doing that, but I don't think I'd be allowed to until I move out of the house. Yeah, secret room has to be safe. That's why I don't allow your favorite cat, Matilda, in the secret room. She's not allowed in the secret room. Yes, absolutely. Do everything you can to keep pumping up those awesome minifigure habitats, Owen. They're looking really good, and you're on a hot streak with that stuff. Keep on mocking. Keep on building, everybody. Hello, Crimson. Buttchop's attorney is probably still taking notes. Yes, I think I'm not sure. I think it was when I was streaming with Cal on Friday. Someone was talking about Chopper. Apparently someone was sending something in the mail, or maybe it was something to do with the TMC. I don't know. I think something got stuck in the mail, and someone was trying to form a class action or something. I'm gonna say thank you very much, Johnny, because if I'm a god in this country, then Briggsar is my god. Yes, if you want to become a Wikipedia editor, go for it, because I'm a Wikia editor for the Thomas Wooden Railway community and the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom. because if you go and use the description below to go follow me on Twitter X, you know that in the bio of my account, I listed I'm a TWRC and TDTE wiki editor, and I know that YOLO is on X because he tweeted about the hypocrisy of the Islander CMFs when everyone was reacting to the blackface. It makes me want to get a Paradisa set every time you play the Paradisa song. Absolutely. If you can try and piece together a Paradisa set, or if you get fortunate and find one for a good price, I think everyone in the Paradisa fan club would welcome you with open arms. I know it's late for you guys in the UK because it's after it's the graveyard shift. If anyone wants to get drunk on my stream, they're more than happy to go for it. I'm going to go with water and Mountain Dew myself. Yeah. So if you want to see me build the Friends polybag, let me know. Because we could probably build this until the end of the stream. I just wanted to cast my line out into the swimming pool of Lego YouTube. Yes, it would be a good time to get a cup of coffee right now. That's why I've been sipping on my bottle of Mountain Dew, because that's how I get my caffeine. I like the sweet citrus taste, while others prefer that sweet creamy taste to get energy into their body. I'm going to be building the train on a variety of people's streams, starting with episode 2 of the Brick Talk. So you should go subscribe to Owen's channel, and you're most likely already subscribed to my channel to watch episodes of the Brick Talk. If you want to do that, that's fine by me. And thank you for everything that you've done for me, Owen. You've given me a new lease on life. Choo-choo what? Thanks, we appreciate that. Is there any cutaways people want? Because anyone can request any of mine. What is Zissou saying? Build both the Friends set and the train. Mod it so the Friends mini doll is hijacking the train with elephants or mutant land octopus. I think I do have an octopus. I don't have an elephant. But if you screenshot this screen that you're watching right now, where I'm showing your comment on the screen, if you take a screenshot of that and you DM me that screenshot on Instagram, I'll be more likely to remember that good idea. Because when I get tired, I sometimes forget stuff that happened on streams. Because I think that's a good idea. I have a bunch of Friends dolls that I collect after building Friends sets. And because Adora Build hasn't responded to me, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do actually, no. If Cliff lets me onto his 3,000 subscriber celebration stream, then I'm going to build the Andreas mansion with Cliff. So if you want to see me build the Andreas mansion for Friends, which for those who don't know, Friends is what Paradisa used to be. So if anyone wants to see me build the Andreas mansion as quick as possible. Perhaps you could convince Cliff to let me come onto his celebration and build the Andreas mansion. Because I am so smart. S.M. Martin. I am so smart. S.M. Martin. I'll wait for the DM. Let's see something. If Hive or Team B were here, we would play the Buzz Buzz. We do that. Yeah, I bought the Andreas mansion during the second run of the Space Baby GWP. It was either that or the second run of the Blacktron Cruiser. I can't remember. I can't remember properly. I have a great memory, but sometimes I forget stuff. But I'm normally pretty smart, even though sometimes I might be a little bit dumb.
It's amazing that Mayo knows more about some American stuff than we do. Like, Mayo is so freaking smart, man. I was just talking the other night about how, like, you could almost ask Mayo probably any question. He could probably get it figured out for you.
Is this what you want? You see this? Look at this. Look what you've done.
So since Brick Hive knows I can answer any question about Lego, if you want to ask me any question about Lego, I'd be happy to do that. Long time no see, Lego Mike. Happy birthday, Dusty Bricks. Is Dusty still here? Because if he's still here, happy birthday to Dusty. Happy birthday to Dusty. Happy birthday, dear Dusty. Happy birthday to Dusty. And Buttchop is dancing in the dark. He's dancing in the dark. But I've moved into the light because we turned on the lights. Make your home come alive with delights, everybody. And if you're Australian, you might know where that's from, because our good friend Buttchop streams at very convenient times for Australians, because he got me, he got Johnny, he got Contra, and he got a Dusty as well. Aussie, 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 oi, 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 USA, USA, God save the Queen. Yeah, so what other crazy stuff do I have here? Well, if Cliff was still here, this is what I'm like when I'm going to be mock building later this week.
Mayo is frozen on the stream. That is so hilarious. Look at him. Everybody's talking. He's frozen. Super focused, Mayo. Super focused. Look at him. Yep. If you move, you gotta give us Lego.
That's the sound of me screwing my lid back on. What else do we have here? And I wonder what Scott and Mark are doing right now. I wonder what Heather is doing right now. Because if any of them were here, we'd have something special for them. Contra says the new 3-in-1 set's coming soon. Haunted Mansion has the train bill. Yes, I saw. And since I never bought the Monster Fighters Haunted Mansion, I definitely want to get that set. Yeah, because Zelda sent me the pictures of those about 2 months ago. Was it, Zelda? I'd have to go back and check our DMs. But when I saw that Haunted Mansion and the fact that they're coming out with a second 3-in-1 castle, which I like the look of a lot better than the first one. But even though I don't really like the one they came out with after the 90th anniversary castle, because the 90th anniversary castle was so good, it may or may not have clouded my judgment, even though everyone on Rebrickable really liked that because they made a lot of really cool instructions for it. And if you've been watching the Big Nate Bricks fantasy vlog update videos, you know he bought instructions from Rebrickable for one of those rebuilds of the Creator 3-in-1 castle, and he incorporated it into his layout. I just got done watching the videos is updated about that so far. What else? And yeah, his last update was 9 days ago. Hopefully he's got a new one coming soon. And 9 days ago, that's a fact.
Oh, okay. Mayo with the facts. Thanks for that, Mayo.
I got the facts, and facts don't care about your feelings. Also, I was watching a Chip Off the Old Block Toys earlier, and he said that he was talking with RC. So RC is still out there, and Chip told me that RC is working on a new video. So I'm excited if that comes into fruition. That'll be fun. And also something else, some people, well, I said earlier that Brigzar is my god, but the LEGO group doesn't think that Brigzar is a god because Brigzar was having problems with putting his name into one of LEGO's new systems, and it rejected the Brigzar name. So I don't think LEGO approves of Brigzar's name, which I think is pretty silly.
And I'm the terrible person. Well, they came out wrong. There's a clip somebody can use.
And I just used that clip. eBay is sending me coupons because I bought stuff on eBay recently. And that stuff I bought on eBay is right over here. If no one says anything in the next 7 minutes, then we're just going to end the stream because I got my fill. Oh, I just saw Zelda posted. He just sent me the message 6 minutes ago. Nice. I'm gonna remember that idea. Just to recap it, Zelda's idea was build both the friend set and the train set, mod it so that the friend's mini doll is hijacking the train with elephants or mutant land octopus. I'm going to remember that for the next city update because hopefully I'll finish building this train before the next city update. What other things do I have here?
I want your mom.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Are you sure this isn't just a dream?
It was almost like they were designing it to market toys to children rather than actually make a good movie.
I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday. All the way to work!
Right here on his couch. Hey, baby, I love you.
You want me to keep it going? Do you have any requests? Because I'm just gonna cycle through my catalog.
But here's the thing, you're all agreeing with me.
That original number 3, Mountaineer, was scrapped the same year Duke came to Sodor. But wait, they haven't even said Duke was a grumpy old guy or grandpa or anything.
You'll have to wait till episode 2 of the Brick Talk for that. What else do I have here?
Fucking hell, that was hard to open. Get ready for the most frustrating horn opening you'll ever see.
Boy, stop playing, grab my ass.
The train box. This is the train box. The train is set 60470, the Arctic train. And it actually, oh my goodness, look at that! It actually shows the set name and the piece count. Isn't that amazing? Seems like a lot of the more expensive sets internationally are finally getting the set name and the piece count, which I like. I'm pretty sure you're already subscribed because, let's face it, I don't think people who aren't subscribed to me would be here right now. So thank you for being here, Mike. And every day is a happy birthday for Dusty. What else do I have here?
It's okay if you play with Lego Duplo or Take Along. Yeah, you know that plastic crap that replaced this, the Ertl diecast?
Yeah, it does. I only buy the train sets that have the power functions or the powered up or the 9-volt. That's why I didn't buy the Maersk train. I didn't buy the Horizon Express. I didn't buy the Emerald Knight. I didn't buy any of the Hogwarts Express. I didn't buy the Orient Express. People might remember my big rant about the Orient Express. I didn't buy the Crocodile engine. I didn't buy the Holiday train. I didn't buy that Creator microscale train. I haven't bought any of the Polybag. Yeah, sorry about that. Haven't bought any of the Polybag trains. Haven't bought any of the Creator 301 trains. What other trains haven't I bought? I didn't buy the is it the Studgate train station from Bricklink Designer Program because those trains weren't motorized. I didn't buy the Bricktober train station because you can't make a microscale train go. What other trains didn't I buy? I didn't buy the Monster Fighters train. I didn't even build the trains that were suggestions from the Building Better Thinking or the classic yellow boxes or or the classic Lego boxes. I didn't buy those. What else? Because I started collecting Lego when the yellow cargo train and the red passenger train came out in 2010. That's when I got my first trains. I remember seeing the green cargo train and the original white passenger train in the 2009 catalog. I think that was the first year I remember getting the catalog. I saw them in there, but it was a year too late, and then Power Functions replaced the RC trains. Mike says, I sold my trains, was tired of them derailing all the time. Yeah, because if you don't have good track management, they do derail easily. I used to have a derailment problem, and then I realized one of the tracks wasn't laid out properly. I got lots of train cutaways if people want to see any of that stuff, because people like the Arctic train, people like my trains, people like Lego trains, and I like Thomas trains.
Thank you, Thomas. She kissed Percy. Thomas laughed as Percy blushed bright red.
Wasn't written by Sharon Miller.
His firebox was on fire.
The logs are lost. I feel badly.
No.
Michael Angelus, who was the narrator for Thomas and Friends from Series 3 to 16, was to voice James and Percy. But guess who disapproved? Of course the test audiences found their voices unsettling. All the other characters had Canadian accents.
Shout out to all of my Canadian subscribers out there. My Canadian friends really pull through for me when they're online.
Replied his father. Stuart broke down. Duke had to help him. Sounds as if he had a hard job too. Duke and his driver's joke had worked. Fiddlesticks! Exclaimed Stuart, and he vanished in a cloud of steam. Duke wheezed alongside. Poor old engine, he teased. It's no good, Stuart. You can't win.
Horizon Express hope to get one Crocodile train and my Hogwarts train and Holiday train. Not Powers Up, but I hope to one day. Yes, if you want to motorize that stuff, then you had to buy the parts yourself, and I was not prepared to do any of that. I was not prepared to do any of that because I'm more of a mock builder than a set builder, which is why I actually bought duplicates of the Red Passenger train from 2010 so I could have spare motors to make my own custom engines. And the only engine that I have not completely dismantled is actually the blue cargo train engine, because that looks like a GP38/40 or an NR96 class. And I really like that design. I don't care about the designs being electrics or any of the dual cab diesels, which is why I quickly tore those apart and harvested them for mucks. Because I'm a muck builder, not a set builder.
Oh, what's that? But it was only the sounds of the lonely scrapyard.
Let's actually look at the Bricklink train sets, shall we? Let's look at the Bricklink trains. That's a good idea, Johnny. Let's look at the Bricklink trains. I want to go see if Brickset has anything about the Brickset. No, sorry. Oh, I can't talk today probably. Yeah, you wouldn't know because you're consuming this like a podcast. If anyone's also consuming this like a podcast, let me know so I can give you a shout out. Let's go to I'm just going to search in Google, and I'm going to share my screen while I'm doing this so that y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to share my entire screen. Who cares? Lego. What's it? Oh shit! I'm running low on battery. I got my thing over there. I was searching Lego Masters earlier when I was watching someone else, but Lego Bricklink trains. Let's see what comes up. See if there's any Brickset listings, because I prefer to go through Brickset than Bricklink. Nothing under there. Let's search. Let's put Brickset in the search. You know what? Oh yes, Brickset as a subsection for Bricklink trains, but nothing came up. I guess we can go through these one by one until we see the trains. Yeah, the logging train is one of them. Just gonna scroll through until we get to the trains. Yeah, some people have completely forgotten about the iPhone designer program. That's the mushroom house people like. That's the fire engine that Briggsar owns. This is technically the first one. It's called Skyline Express. Set number BL. By the way, the BL stands for Bricklink. So I'm just not going to say BL because they're all going to come up with BL for Bricklink. 19003, the Skyline Express. And I'm not going to say the theme either because they're all part of the Bricklink theme. From 2019, 1,365 pieces, 6 minifigures. I don't get this. The used is more than the new price. I don't understand that, and it doesn't show the original retail. What I like about this is that it's the closest we've come to a Lego monorail since the Unitron monorail was discontinued in, I think, 1996, because it used the roller coaster track. It's not motorized, but it uses the same roller coaster track that we saw for the monorails in the Lego Monkey Kid City of Lanterns set, which I bought 2 of. And Macro Bricks also bought 2 of them. And he combined them together to make an awesome thing for the Kowloon city suburb part of his city. So that's what I really like about this. There's the 8 studs that Alex Nunes owns. A lot of people like that Wild West saloon. I think Cliff may or may not have this. I'm not sure. Western fans also like that general store. That's the antique shop that was available. Castle fans like that Castle in the Forest, but I didn't. Same with the Lowenstein Castle. Same with the Mountain Windmill. General collectors really like this. I think all the Mississippi River residents liked that. The next one, the old train engine shed, set 910033, old train engine shed, from 2024, had 2,331 pieces, 6 minifigs, and retailed for $230 US. What I like about this is that it's a throwback to the 9-volt train engine shed that was red from 2003. This is the closest we've come ever since. And it also includes, if I can zoom in. No, it's not. It doesn't zoom in that much. It also includes includes one of those hand carts right there. Nice old-timey architecture. Fairies like that, Mushroom Village. I think this is current. This was either currently available or it was available. Yes, these 2 sets were from the previous series. I think this is currently available. Actually, no, sorry, that's from 2 ago. The next one, the logging railway, set 910035. 2024 had 2,731 pieces, 3 minifigs, retailed for $210 US. My thoughts about this is that the bridge takes up way too much of the set. It's a trestle bridge, and I think that if they had just included the train itself and the tracks that it ran on and cut out the trestle bridge, they could have easily gotten this to less than $180. I think that trestle bridge was an unnecessary inclusion, just made the set more expensive. It's a good looking train that was let down by the bridge, in my opinion. I see city builders with this everywhere on YouTube. The next one, the Brick Cross Station, set 910034 from 2024, 3,050 pieces, 8 minifigs, retailed for US dollars. What I like about this is it's a train station. You can't normally go wrong with a train station. You can't really. And either this or Studgate is the best train station ever put out with the Lego branding on it. As much as I like the 9-volt train stations and the 12-volt train station with the pedestrian bridge from 1980 and the World City 9-volt train station from 2003, they're pretty cool. But this Brick Cross and Studgate just smash those out of the park. But I'm not a Bricklink designer customer, so I don't buy them. And this one's currently available. The Wild West train, set 910044, 2025, 3,192 pieces, retailed for $280. And this is what that logging train should have been, in my opinion. You got a nice black steam locomotive. Looks like it's got looks like it's got 4 wheels for the pony truck. Looks like it's got, actually I can't tell. Let me get myself let me see if I can squint to the camera. Yeah, that's got six driving wheels. And does it have a rear pony truck? No, I don't think it does. So that looks like a 460 steam engine that's primarily black, got a lot of dark red on the tender, which is nice. And this is kind of like the Lone Ranger train, which was the Constitution train chase set on steroids. This is that, but it's better because it's more, because it's larger, which means it's more expensive. Got that nice water pump, windmill, and a water tower, probably meant to go hand in hand. And it's got those 2 horses, which is nice. I forgot to say, wait, that doesn't show how many minifigs are in there. But from this, it looks like you got one of the horse there, so that's 1. You got 1 in this coach right here, so that's 2. You got another one on top of this, on top of that crate thing, so that's 3. You got the driver, so that's 4. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like 10 minifigs in this set. Well, I see that in everyone's city. This is probably my favorite of the Bricklink Designer Program sets. I know that Brixie has this in his city. I know that ACOB really hyped up that Mountain Fortress. Johnny, you're really interested in this set, aren't you? The Adventure in Transylvania? Are you the one that's always hyping up this set? Yes, and this is the Studgate station. Set 910002 from 2023, 4,076 pieces, 11 minifigs, retailed for $400 US. I mean, that's just a beautiful dome station. It's just so beautiful. And that was also those were my thoughts about the Bricklink Designer Program trains. Let's get the Friends polybag back up. Let's see what people were saying. You wanted me to go through. You wanted to get me to give my opinions, and I gave my opinions. Yeah, so those were my thoughts about the Bricklink trains. What are people saying? Contra says a bunch of things. I would love that Bricklink logging train and the new one. Yeah, that newish City Red train also looks more like a monorail than a train. Well, that's because it's high speed aerodynamic. That's why. And it's not new anymore. It's from 2010. I was 9 years old in 2010. Might get it. See if it. Oh no, you're talking about the one that's non-motorized. The one that was for like $60 US. I know the one that you're talking about. Because that train, the train station platform that came with that looks like the Brightline train stations near where From Blocks to Mox lives. Love it. Dope bridge ad, but yeah, the bridge made it priced too high. Yeah, those were everyone's thoughts. Bridge made it too expensive. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with either the brick cross or the stud or the stud gate. A lot of people really want the Lone Ranger trains. Yes, but you have to buy the powered up, which I'm not prepared to do on its own. They might be lovely builds, but without motors, they're not playable. So they're not for me. And then Johnny was saying that he's got it. And Owen was saying, I can't sleep anyways. So we all know what that means. Lego time! It's Lego time, everybody. You know that I've been building Black Falcon's minifigures. Who has been very transparent in the delays of shipping around the world. This is Lego Star Wars set 75312, Boba Fett's Starship.
On the second shelf, I want to use our Winter Village train set to make a scene similar to the Polar Express. Throw some trees in there, call it a day.
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosco, and what you are looking at right now is my mock of a Lego castle. What do build? Whatever comes to your imagination. Because as SpongeBob would say, imagination. A train would be cool. You were thinking about, well, you sent me pictures of recreating that train from that idea book. Have you completed that yet? And we were supposed to do this.
Mock Talk!
We were supposed to do that, but then people chose to go their own ways. So I'm just gonna steal that. I'm just gonna steal that whenever we talk about our mocks. And if they don't like it, then they can talk to me about doing a stream with me.
Episode 4. That is such a cool design.
You don't need to see their identification.
And from that video clip, I'm wearing the same T-shirt. To the camera, so my pointing doesn't reflect anyone that's watching this right now. But I have these 2 stacks too tall here, and I did the measurement. Personally, I think I think you know what, you should look up a picture of the you know what, yeah. I'll give you a specific engine. You should go look up a picture of a British Railways Class 14 diesel electric in the Brunswick green color. That would be cool. And if any Americans are watching, you should go, and you want to build a train right now, you should go build a GP14 class from the Union Pacific Railroad in the Union Pacific yellow livery. That's what you should build. And if you're Australian, then and you want to build a train, the class at the British Railways Class 40, you can search for that on the internet, and you might find a picture of the diesel Ebola, a diesel 261 Class 40/D4711 from Thomas the Tank Engine, and you might see what I'm talking about. And if you want to build a face, then I'll know that I gave you that suggestion. If you want to build his face. Yes, Johnny says that new show works. Just get the other guy to turn his mic down to match yours. Well, we start at 8 p.m. in Britain on every Friday and Saturday, which for me is 4:30 a.m., which for you is 5 a.m. the next day. So I can't be too loud at that time of the day. What else is here? Sorry, I'm burping. What else is here?
It could just be very simple. To corner the gas market, drive up prices and cause a global recession. Sound familiar?
What he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, the green and white one would be the British Railways Brunswick green, and the red and yellow one would probably either be yes. Actually, no, the Class 40s weren't in the EWS. Is it a bright red or a dark red, Owen? Because if it's dark red, that would be from the EWS. If it's bright red, that might be a Virgin Trains livery. I'm not quite sure. Yes, I did, because I saw that the A4 podcast were talking about that. If it's the dark red, then it's an EWS. But I thought that the Class 40s were withdrawn and scrapped long before EWS. I'm going to see if I can find what you're searching for. Class 40 British Railways EWS. See what comes up. Yeah, so the Google AI says the British Railway Class 40 is a type of diesel-electric locomotive that was introduced by British Rail. While the Class 40 was initially successful, it was gradually replaced on top-level duties by more powerful diesels. The locomotives, nicknamed whistlers due to their turbocharger noise, found work on secondary passenger and freight services and were eventually withdrawn from regular service in 1985. There is no specific Class 40 known as EWS, or English, Welsh, Scottish Railway, was a freight operating company that used various locomotives, including the Class 66, 59, and 60, but not the Class 40. Which train are you talking about, Johnny? What else do we have here?
Thank you, Mayo, for the super chat and for the support over many long years.
Oh yeah, now I'm going to try and say this again. Mayo Husku for commenting on Jabbo channels. I love crazy things. Where did you get that name from? Do you know the story behind that name, Jabbo? No?
I do. So I'll try to be real quick. One of the things in live streams is people used to impersonate other people, and it was very easy. You could click on their icon and you could figure out who it is. Well, somebody impersonated Mayo and went through and used a bunch of profanity on a lot of comments, and I blocked them. And I blocked all of Mayo's channels, and it wasn't him. And so he had created this other channel, because when I put him back and got his and found out who the real one was, we could, even though he was not blocked, he couldn't comment on my channel, and we went back and forth trying to figure out what was wrong, and so he just created another channel so he could comment. I mean, he could comment, but I couldn't reply to him. His comment would show up, but I couldn't heart his comment or reply to it. So I was like, he can shorten that channel name, by the way. You don't have to have it that way.
We're letting you go.
Oh, please don't do this. I'm begging you. Just give me one more chance.
Okay, fine. All right, that's it. You're fired.
You've got to be kidding me.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
They still believe in mayonnaise and Mr. Mayonnaise. Is that what you trying to tell me? Hell no, I didn't hear that. No. Oh no. Oh no.
Speaking of Australia, travel back in time with your Star Wars tapes to the premiere of the classic TV series on the Magic Box. Don't listen to the hatred by viewers who just sit in their mom's basement complaining instead of touching grass. I mean, Lego. we really appreciate your colorful comments, man. That's awesome. Thank you.
The Octane Man reminds you to subscribe to Mayo Hosco. What's people saying? Contra says, there was a steam train running the other day in Melbourne on my train line, red rattler and blue rattler. Yes, I saw a train YouTuber called Tate Set, who I'm subscribed to on my train channel. He uploaded a video where he was on a train, and he was on a train that was parallel to that steam train running by. I'll send you the link to that video if you want to message me asking for it. Yeah, if you've got 90 jars, then that means 90 times 5. 90 times 5 is 450. Divided by 60. Let's do the math here. Let's get out the calculator. Because you get 90 jar. No, so you get one jar for every 5 minutes of viewing. So 90 times 5 divided by 60. That means, when you've watched a total of 7.5 hours worth of my streaming content. So thank you. Yes, we turn these into a clip show whenever no one's saying anything, and when I want to get totally wild and crazy, bro. Because and I like to channel my inner buttchop2021 when I decide to go wild and crazy. And that's what happens when I let my fans control the stream. This is a fan-controlled stream, because unlike fan-controlled football, which was a failure, the fan-controlled stream is a success because you guys make it a success. Guy from the Lego group, I went in and filmed that train. It comes to my train station too. Yeah, because you live on... I know that Johnny, because I went to his train station, and Johnny remembers when I took the train down to his station. I know that he lives on the Frankston line, and I know you live near or in Cranbourne country, so that's a different line. There's a junction. There's a junction at, I think it's at the near the Caulfield race course. There's a junction coming out of Melbourne at Caulfield to either go to the train line that goes by Johnny's or the train line that goes by Country's house. That's because you just started off, and slowly, once you get more content on your channel, you'll get more watch hours. Because I'm sitting at 2,436. I last checked, because I've been doing YouTube for, let's see. So I started YouTube on the 7th of January 2013, but I deleted all of my videos up until when Copper released the Wrath of Khan across the whole of Lego community and destroyed YouTube in the process, convinced people to read fake news, and because the chairman of the FCC said that he's gonna strike down YouTube channels like a fish in the barrel. And so people believed him, and it ended up not being as bad as what we thought it was. But there are people who still left because of Copper, and even though Copper isn't as bad as what we thought it was, they still haven't come back. So I guess they just used that as an opportunity to move on with their lives. So wherever people like Mark Cotter is, who used to have a really good city, I hope that Mark Cotter is doing fine, because Mark Cotter had one of the best cities when he was on YouTube. He really did. Hey, again, Chopper, why haven't you built that? Because I didn't get someone saying like pounding on their chest for me to build this. So do you want me to build it? Because if you want me to build it, I'll build it right. I'll build it right now. Yeah, that's why the title of this stream is that Buttchop's dancing in the dark, because he might still be dancing in the dark for all we know. But I'm not going to make any assumptions because I don't have the feed into his CCTV. And you know what? If anyone wants me to do a Lego MILF tier list, I'll do it if you want. Okay, so Johnny also wants me to build this. So let's build this right now, shall we? Let's build this. Let's build this. And the pieces went flying everywhere. Ooh! And we're going to make sure that nothing's in the bag and it's still there. Nice. Let's build this. So this is what the instructions look like. Lego Friends set 30697. Yes. So do you want me to put together a MILF tier list first, Johnny? Because I'll let. Well, that's a good proposition. Everyone watching, would you rather see me build this set first, or would you rather me quickly make a MILF tier list? Whoa, shit! There's a dog bone that went flying underneath my table. So do you want me to build the set first or make the MILF tier list first? The first comment I'll see, I'll do whatever they say. Well, technically, okay. Well, this is a bag of girls. Her name is Nova. So, just to confirm, do you want me to build? Do you want me to do the MILF tier list first, then? Until I see an answer, I'm going to prepare to build this. I'll wait for an answer from my wonderful viewers in the chat right now. And I'll stop building when I get confirmation that you want to see the MILF tier list. Okay, so Johnny does want to see the tier list first. I'll do that right away, Johnny. Yeah, you go handle that, Owen. Let's put together the MILF tier list, because you know what I'll do is I'll go to tiermaker.com. I'll go to tiermaker.com and I'm gonna present the screen. Go to tiermaker.com and I'm gonna put this on the full screen so everyone can see the full wrath, the full scope. And I'm quickly gonna enable an ad blocker so you guys don't see this shit. I'm gonna add it back to Chrome, and since I'm not on the YouTube browser right now, YouTube won't get angry at me that I'm enabling it. They won't get angry at me.
Hello, can y'all hear me? I'm here, so can you hear me? Am I here? I hope y'all can hear me. I'm still here. So you can hear me? I'm just on my phone, and I just got on my phone just charging up the Mac. I knew it was going to go flat, but I didn't know it was going to go flat this quickly. Okay, thank you very much, Contra. I think the StreamYard app has changed the way I can communicate on the phone. I don't like it as There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Am I still here? Well, you know, that's just part of the wild. That's just part of the wild and craziness that you'll get on a fan controlled stream. Am I right? So everyone put their hands in their air like they just don't care. Everybody say, "Oh, yeah, yeah." Am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, that's what happens when technical difficulties go arise. So you know what? We just had technical difficulties, which means gonna reopen tier list, and yeah, right now the ads have been disabled. We're going into the twilight zone. This is totally ad free. This is totally ad free. So these are the tier lists I've made previously. You guys might remember some of these tier lists from the past, but one of these tier lists is from one of my other channels, and another one I made for my X account and for Facebook. So I ranked the Forestman sets, I ranked the Indiana Jones sets, I ranked the modulars, and you know what? I want to go back to the modulars quickly because I believe this was made before the not the boutique hotel, before. Oh, what was the last one called? Before the Two Door Corner came out. The Two Door Corner actually dethroned the Parisian Restaurant as my favorite modular ever, by the way. So let's get out of there. I also ranked the August 1st sets from 2023. I ranked one of the waves of the Star Wars sets. Actually, no. I ranked every. I forget. I think this was my top. Yeah, I think these were. No, see, I forget what this was ranking. I forget what it was ranking, but this is a ranking of something Star Wars. I can't remember exactly what it was, to be honest. But I ranked something Star Wars. Then on my train channel, I ranked my top 26 favorite episodes ever of Thomas the Tank Engine. And I know these episodes off by heart. So from best to worst of my favorite Thomas the Tank Engine episodes ever, you got
The gallant old engine. Stepney gets lost. The flying kipper, Howard Lowing, Thomas Percy and the Post Train, Fish, Ghost Train, Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure, Thomas and the Jet Engine, The Diseasel, Grandpath, Sleeping Beauty, Henry's Forest, Toby and the Flood, Rusty and the Boulder, Special Funnel, Put Upon Percy, Thomas Percy and the Dragon, Trucks, Haunted Henry, Rusty to the Rescue, Something in the Air, Home at Last, The Busy Going Backwards, World's Strongest Engine, and Dirty Work. If y'all remember any of those episodes, then a big shout out to you. And I also ranked every one of the major VFL AFL score graphics I could ever that I found that have been on ABC, Channel 7, and that have been on ABC, Channel 7, Channel 9, and Channel 10. And if you're an AFL viewer, then you might remember some of this stuff. But that's that. Let's get back to the MILF tier list. This is what you want to see. So I'm going to make a blank template for the MILF tier list, and I want you guys to suggest figures that you want me to include in the MILF tier list. I'm going to make my own template. I'm going to make it to be public. It's going to be a public template. I want to log in. I want to log in with my Twitter X account. We want to make a template. I want to make my own template. I want to create a public template so the viewers can do their own vote. Yeah. So I know for sure that I want the N-Pop girl from the Lego Ninjago movie series. I want the N-Pop girl. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna take screenshots from online of the minifigures that I want to put on the list, and figures that the viewers want to see on the list too. So I'm gonna get the N-Pop girl. I'm gonna get the cotton candy cheerleader. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop sharing this screen and I'm gonna share the whole. I'm gonna share the whole screen. Gonna share the whole screen. Gonna share the whole screen, and we're gonna get the cotton candy cheerleader. Cotton candy cheerleader. There she is. The cotton candy cheerleader. And I'm adding these screenshots to all my photos. Those are the ones that I think of. Johnny wants the CMF Gamer Girl. Lego CMF Gamer Girl. Oh, she's got a nice trophy. She's an esports gamer. She's got a nice trophy. She's got a rainbow keyboard. She's got a rainbow mouse. She's got some hot pink hair, and she's got the blue stripes on her pants. Add photo. What else does the chat want? The French Queen. Lego French Queen. Are you talking? So Johnny, which one do you want? Do you want the one from series 24 or the one from series 15? Because these are your two. These are your options with the two queens. Do you want the pink queen or the red queen? I'll give you a moment to respond. Do you want the pink queen or the red or the red queen? Okay, so Johnny wants the pink queen. Let's take a shot of the pink queen. And we will all remember this in time forever. And I'll submit this, and I'll try and make this section of this. You know, I will if the Butt Nation wants to put this at the discussion table, then I'd be happy to send Chopper a video of our tier list. Johnny asks for the Paradisa ladies. I'll get one of the Paradisa females. Lego Paradisa. Paradisa minifigs. And what one do I like the best? Oh yes, this is I think Johnny would appreciate this. The one with the black hair, the too much lipstick and mascara, with the shirt tied up at the belly button. That's a good representative for the Paradisa fan club. I'll pick one of the Harley Quinns. Lego Harley Quinn. No, not Harley Davidson. We want Harley Quinn. I want the one that looks the best, which is the one that Johnny bought me as a keychain when I gave him my sig fig. He bought me this keychain, so thank you very much, Johnny. I'll do this out of respect to those memories. This is, in my opinion, the best of the Lego Harley Quinns. What else? The Ice Planet CMF. Lego Ice Planet CMF. Let's get the one where she shows her hair. Because we like that red hot hair. And she comes with the android penguin and as an accessory. Maybe that penguin is trying to invade the ice bears, the ice bear army that Reed from Hope Castle Friday Night Bricks has. I want to close some of this other stuff because we just want this. What else? So Lloyd's mum. Lego Lloyd's mum. Yeah, the Misa Coco, whatever her name is. Yeah, Misako Coco. We'll get this. We'll get her. She's got a handbag and some chopsticks acting as hair ties. So we got that. Yeah, Contra likes the cotton candy one. What else? That would be cool, Owen. That would also be cool. Any others? Because I think we've got Contra wants an extraterrestrial MILF. Let's go get the pink and purple alien. An extraterrestrial MILF. I'm going to search Lego CMF 27. No, sorry, not 27, 26. She comes with the robot, with the android dog. and the gold gun. What else? Lego Mike wants the Miss Piggy. We'll get the Miss Piggy from the Muppets CMFs. Lego Miss Piggy. I believe Miss Piggy was one of the Muppets CMFs that I traded with Contra when I because he gave me the Ned Flanders from Simpsons and a few CMFs from the Muppets, and I gave him my old Fabuland figs because he wanted the Fabuland figs and I was looking to trade them. Yeah, so that's what we've got so far. Good. I wouldn't have thought about Miss Piggy, so thanks for that, Mike. The Monkey Kid Spider Queen. Let's do that. Lego Monkey Kid Spider Queen. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Let's get that one. She's got purple skin. She must be a non-humanoid species, or maybe she's she had a Spider-Man type situation. We're going. Is the beekeeper guy a female? Because this is a MILF tier list. Yes, we did, Contra. How many have we got? We got one, so we got 5, 10, we got 11. We got 11. What's the Galaxy Hive Crawler? Lego Galaxy Hive Crawler. I'm not sure. I think 11 is a good number. Let's stop at 11. Let's stop at 11. We're going to stop at 11. The votes over people. So let's choose files. Going to select all these files. Lego fan controlled chat MILF tier list. I have to choose a cover photo, and because the N Pop Girl is my favorite, we're going to use that as the cover photo. So let's see this. It's creating. There it is. But that's not all of them. That's not all of them. That's not all of them. This didn't do its job properly. Okay, so we already had that. Damn it. How do I get rid of this? How do we get rid of this? Oh well, that's just there now. So we got Pop Girl. What's? God damn it. Yeah, let's edit this. This isn't right. Yeah, let's put a back step on that. I don't think it loaded the Gamer Girl, and it didn't load the spider. I'm gonna order some of this to make it right. This is dumb. I don't like the way it did this. Silly thing. Oh yeah, it didn't include my girl Harley Quinn. Actually, I'm gonna put N-pop girl here so that we could put Lloyd's mum here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's all 11 there. That's all 11 there. These are the 11 that we're gonna use. That's enough to field an NFL starting offense, an association soccer football team. That's enough to field a cricket team. That's a lot to field a whole bunch of sports teams. So we're gonna save this. Lego MILF tier list fan controlled stream chat. No, that didn't do it properly. How do we save this format? God damn it. This is dumb. So I hope this got saved. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, we want to save. Hopefully this works. Because if it does, it should give me an option to share it. Oh, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it comes up as this, but it doesn't. What the hell? It's just so dumb. Why is it doing that? It's dumb. Like it doesn't want to insert the full 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We want to save this. God damn it. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, enough about that. Let's I'm gonna stop sharing the screen, and we want to share just the tier list. I'm not all that concerned. This is just for shits and giggles anyway. So how do we want to rank? How do we want to rank this? Exactly. Damn computers. It is a great list because you guys suggested it. So I'm gonna let the viewers decide what minifigures they want in which lists, and if I in which tier. And if I don't agree, then I'm going to personally change it. I know for sure that Cotton Candy, that N-Pop Girl, Cotton Candy Cheerleader, and the Lego Batman movie version of Harley Quinn, they are S tier. They are S tier, and no one can change my mind. The other 8, I'll let you guys decide where you want to rank them. So what you can do is you can put the name. Anyone from the chat can put the name of a minifigure and put the letter S, A, B, C, or D, and I'll rank. I'll rank it for you. I'll rank it for you. We got the Pink Queen, the Paradisa Girl, the Ice Planet Girl, the Lloyd's Mother, the Alien Girl, the Miss Piggy, the Spider Girl, and the Gamer Girl. Okay, well, I'll do that, Johnny, and see who's watching, and I'll let you go. I'll let you go first. This might be a way if we can see who's in chat right now. Type a name of a fig, and then type S, A, B, C, or D next to that. So do you want to put the French Queen in S, Johnny? Okay, we'll put the French Queen in S. Contra, you go next. You go next, Contra. And you know what? This will be funny. I'll give everyone 30 seconds to make their decision, and if no one makes a decision, then we'll let Johnny select the whole list. Okay, so Contra did not put a letter next, but Johnny did, so we will rank the Alien Girl as A. And I did see that Lego Mike wants to rank Miss Piggy as D, but Johnny wants to rank Miss Piggy as F. There is no F. So we're going to put Miss Piggy in D. Who else is out there? Owen. We'll put Owen on the clock next. See if he wants to make a choice. I'm just seeing who was also in the chat earlier. We don't know if the butt chopper went to sleep or not. We don't know. We don't know if he went to sleep. We don't know if Zelda went to. We don't know if Zelda went to sleep. We don't know if Crimson went to sleep. I'm pretty sure that Cliff is asleep. So Owen lost his turn, but we'll rank the Spider Girl B for Contra. Okay. So we will put Zissou on the clock now. Okay, Zelda did not choose to make a selection, so we'll put Crimson on the clock. Crimson didn't make a selection, so we'll put Dusty on the clock. And Dusty didn't want to make a selection, so we'll put Yolo on the clock. Okay, so all of them did not want to make selections. So I'm just going to make selections based on what I want, but if the chat does not agree with me, they can make their case. So I'm going to put the Lloyd's mum in D. I'm going to put the Gamer Girl in C. I'm going to put the Ice Planet girl in B, but I'm going to put her above the Spider Queen, and I'm going to put the Paradisa girl in A above the alien girl. That's my rankings. Do any of y'all not agree with what I just did? Johnny thinks Lloyd's mum is S. Well, you know what? We'll split the middle. We'll split the middle and put Lloyd's mum in Bing. We'll rank Lloyd's mum ahead of the Spider Queen. We'll split the middle for you. Johnny thinks that the gingers are all S. Well, I think honestly, if you think that, we'll up the Ice Planet girl. We'll up the Ice Planet girl to A and split the middle. So how about that for a tier list? How about that for a tier list? Johnny wants to drop the alien one spot. We'll drop the alien one spot. I'll put the alien above the Spider Queen. Who's Stacy's mum? Who's that? Johnny wants to put the Spider Queen up one. We moved the alien down to B and the spider up to A. We got the N-Pop Girl, Cotton Candy Cheerleader, Lego Batman Movie Harley Quinn, and the Pink French Queen in S. We got the Paradisa Girl, the Ice Planet Sea Myth, and the Spider Queen in A. We got Lloyd's mum and the Alien Girl in B. We got the Gamer Girl in C, and the Miss Piggy in D. Is everyone happy with that list? And if anyone wants to make any last minute changes, just holler at your boy right now. Contra thinks it looks good. Mike thinks it looks good. Johnny thinks it's a great list. I'm pretty sure we got 2 people lurking, but that's okay. Thank you for the watch time hours, everybody. Appreciate it. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this stream and tell your friends that I'm the cool type of Lego YouTuber who makes tier lists for my viewers. You can share my channel with your friends on the interwebs. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, okay. There's just some glitches going on right there. We'll remember that forever. Anyway, thanks for watching this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'll see you on my next live stream, which may or may not be simulcast from Owen's channel, the 2nd episode of Brick Talk. So thank you for watching this stream. I'll see you on the next stream, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.